think I should stop it now. Now that's you watching a live attack when Fulani terrorists or other terrorists attack people. You see all those videos that all those news about people being killed, communities being attacked, people being killed inside mosques or being killed inside churches in their communities. That's how it happens. You just watched that there. That's what you just watched. So now you tell me, right, that if by any means that community, that Eruku town is your hometown, watching this video right now, like as you are, if you are from Kwara State, so do you really think in your own right mind, you will stand up and raise the banner and say that, and say, America should leave Nigeria alone? Now, by this evening or in the morning, you are going to get to know the number of people killed. Did you see that old woman? All those gunshots. Tomorrow, you're going to get the number of people killed. Now, that's what you just watched in Katsina State yesterday. Some politicians, and also, a lawmaker, they said, was having a meeting with this deadly, murderous terrorist. And it was on social media. The same people that these guys are telling you that they are talking to, they are on revenge. What do you really think those people inside that church did to them? That they have to unleash that kind of violence on them in the middle of worshiping? Huh?
Mutanen mu sun shiga cikin gari to su kyale su yi kamar yadda aka saba. Raba mu da shedanu. Amin sun. Muna godiya ga Allah subhanahu wataala da ya nuna wannan rana mai matuƙar muhimmanci ta 17 ga watan 11 na shekara ta 2025 a wannan gari na zarin tudu wanda ke kusa da ƙasar Kakumi amma kuma cikin ƙasar Faskari. Da farko dai ina son in miƙa godiya ta musamman ga ainihin shugabanci, musamman shugabanci na 'yan uwan Fulani tun daga kan shi Alhaji Adamu Aliru da shi ainihin babban kwamandan mu wanda shi yanzu kwamanda ne na zaman lafiya kuma malami ne, Malam Isa, tare da dukkanin sauran shugabannin Fulani da ke a wannan wurin da ma waɗanda ba su a wannan wurin. Sannan ina miƙa godiya ta musamman ga sauran shugabanni da muke aiki tare da su, musamman shi mai girma chairman da sauran makarraban shi na Taraba kuma Bakori, kasancewar tun wani lokuta ba kaɗan Allah ya sani mun zo mun shiga
kuma mun zo masu cin zama ne domin miƙa ma juna hannu a mabarin al'ummar ƙasar hukumomi domin a samu zaman lafiya kan abubuwan da ke faruwa a wannan yanki namu na wannan ƙasar hukumomi guda hudu. Babban abin farin ciki shi ne kusan da al'umma suka yarda cewa za su sulhu a tsakaninsu. To wanda ke shugabanci babban abin da ya rage mashi shine ya zo ya taimaka ma wannan sulhun da za a yi tsakanin wane da wane da aka samu sabani, tun da wannan duk mutane shi. To babban abin da muke alfahari shi ne al'ummar mu sun miƙa ma waɗannan 'yan uwa namu da ke daji hannu domin a zo a sulhu.
So every time you heard about people being displaced by these terrorists, now those are the terrorists there, and they are just coming to the town next to you. So it can't get to us. They shouldn't bring it to us. The blah. Those of you who are defending APC, while you are watching your fellow citizens being slaughtered by these terrorists, and the same government is negotiating with them. Like, it's just going to be a matter of time before it gets to your turn. Yeah. Before they got inside that church in Eruku town in Kwara State, this, that hour, right? They were also pretty much outside the town, which somebody also captured. So what that simply means is that before you know it, among other towns that they have displaced people, Erukutan and others will probably be added to it. So take a look. It's a very poor visual, but manage.
Jesus Christ. This is 18th November 2025. On my way coming back from Federal Polytechnic Bida, Niger State. So we are able to approach, like we are coming from Lawrence. So this is our car. Everybody has run out. So everybody in the bush. See, they are shooting. Can you hear the gun? They are shooting. So everybody has to vacate the town. Please come and help us. Come to our rescue, please. Police, vigilante. We're all in trouble. Everybody is in the bush. See everybody. They are still shooting now. See the community. Let me zoom it. Everybody is in trouble. Please come and help us in Kogi State. See everybody. See everybody run here, scatter. See. They are presently in the.
So that, right? Now, this is Taraba, because over the weekend, they also suffered greatly in the hands of these murderous terrorists. So they took to the streets.
The senseless killing of tea farmers must end in Nigeria, most especially in Taraba State. Why are they killing us? The United States should intervene in this genocide of the innocent citizens of thieves like jihadist movements. The TV people of southern Taraba have suffered a lot, killed. And you know something, there are some of these areas where these killings have taken place that they have so much underreported deliberately. The ones that are allowed to split out, to spill out, that some of us are reacting to, right? They said if you really, really go in there and dig further, you will realize that, man, Nigeria has no government, and those who are parading themselves as your leaders are cold-hearted criminals. All of them. There's killings everywhere. One tribe, Fulani tribe, has sent all other tribes, ethnic nationalities, they sent them into this, defensive mode of
What did we do to you? What revenge do you really want to have on us? Why are you killing us? Why is the government not protecting us? Where are your celebrities in Nigeria? I mean, while I was taking a stroll down on the, what do you call the Twitter square, they call it, I just saw all these Arewanistans. And they started saying, cancel Minaj, cancel Nicki Minaj, cancel Nicki Minaj. I was like, wait, oh, hang on. Sheiki Panyo Panyo. How did you know Nicki Minaj? Does that mean that you're listening to a song? Nicki Minaj is a American rapper, right? So why are the Arewanistans asking people to cancel Nicki Minaj? I was like, did you download Nicki Minaj songs? And why? They said because Nicki Minaj was going to address the United Nations today on the genocide going on in Nigeria. That was why they all went into this spiral, rage and all that. How can these people, these terrorists, or the terrorist sympathizers, those ones who want you to believe that any attempt to come and kill these terrorists in Nigeria by America is an attack on Muslims, right? Muslims, not they suppose they listen to Nicki Minaj, like for real. So are they asking me to cancel Nicki Minaj for them because Nicki Minaj wants to talk about the killings in Nigeria? I was trying to figure that out. Then I came across a proper announcement. I mean, like a poster that said that, oh, she was going to be addressing the United Nations, speaking on these killings in Nigeria, and thanking Trump for showing interest. So right now, with all this, because since Trump made that statement, it seemed that the attacks in Nigeria, the killings seems to have like now gone out of hand. It's like they are attacking everywhere simultaneously right now, daring Trump to do his worst. But where are the Nigerian celebrities? Do they really have to be mobilized? Do you get what I mean? Do they have to be mobilized with money before they will speak on all of this? I don't know. Oh, well, Nikki.
Hello, everyone. I must say I am very nervous, so please, well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening. I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light in my life and career for so long. I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that. For the rest of my life, I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs. Thank you.
And the reason why we're here today is to protest the killing of innocent women and children and men, for that matter, all over Nigeria, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. We are not happy. We are not pleased with what is happening, and that is why we're here today. As you can see, there are a lot of Nigerians who are protesting about the killing of families, people who are determined to tear the country apart violently, and it is not something that we support. It is not something that we would like to see continue, and we are here today to send a clear message to the Nigerian government, through the High Commissioner, that what is happening in the country is unacceptable, and we cannot accept it. If that continues, it will lead to the violent disintegration of the country. There will be no more Nigeria for anyone to go to. There will be no Nigeria for anyone to refer to. In fact, what is happening in Somalia today will be like a tea party. So we cannot allow this nonsense to continue. Something has to be done, and the consequences of the actions of terrorism in Nigeria must be driven home to the people, so that even the terrorists themselves will be able to understand that there is no mileage in where they're going. The only thing they can accomplish is the breakup of Nigeria. If they think that they can cower people, if they think they can force people to be coerced into a religion which is not theirs, then they are clearly mistaken. We are asking for peace. We are asking for people to get together. We are asking for everybody who loves Nigeria, who is associated with that country, to please prevail upon terrorism in Nigeria so we can bring it to an end. That is why a multitude of Nigerians are gathered here today. Those of us in the UK are determined to work with the government for peace. We are determined to work with the international community for peace. But one thing we cannot stomach is a repeat of 1966. What is happening today in Nigeria was the reason why Nigeria fought a bitter civil war for 3 years between 1967 and 1970. If this continues, there will be another civil war in Nigeria. And this time around, no place will be safe in Nigeria. This time around, nobody will be safe in Nigeria. So it is imperative that everybody who has the interest of the country at heart acts now and immediately to stop this nonsense from continuing.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Oyendu, the Nostradamus of our time, the man they raised you to hate, the man they've spent a decade for you to please back them while they persecute him. But everything is said. Right now, Nnamdi Kanu is locked up illegally, right? In their own DSS detention, illegally. While the same government, the same political party in government continue to obnob and parley with terrorists. And they consider that that's how to bring peace to Nigeria. Why Nigerians are being slaughtered in their homes, on their farms, in the markets, on the roads. They are being kidnapped. They are not just being kidnapped, including children. So one politician who is a commissioner in, I think he's Yobe State Commissioner for something. He said it is even deeper than just them kidnapping people, collecting ransom, wrecking the economy of northern Nigeria, the middle belt of Nigeria. They keep pushing. But they do worse. That most of the children they kidnap, right? These children ended up being infatuated by them. Like, they get brainwashed. That some of these children ended up believing that, well, they are being chosen, not kidnapped. They are not, I mean, they are like a special for this jihad, not being forced. Listen.
Number two, what is actually alarming and what is actually disturbing is that the information we are receiving is that these terrorists are now not only abducting the children, but they are also brainwashing them. They are trying to manipulate their ideology in the sense that